Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Five Bells Computer Club, and today we're going to look at how to join and use Instagram. So just a quick video using my phone to show you how we can get on Instagram, use some hashtags, and just enjoy generally being on Instagram. Okay, here we go. So this is how we go about getting Instagram on our phone. And what we're going to do is we're going to get the Instagram app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, depending on what kind of phone you use.
I'm using an iPhone, but if you're on an Android phone or tablet, you download from the Google Play Store rather than the App Store. And that looks like this.
We go into the App Store, which you can find on your phone. Obviously, I have about 1 billion apps. So the easiest way to do it is to go up in the upper left-hand corner and pull down and then search for App Store. And then it'll come up here. So we'll press that and we'll go into the App Store. And if you wanted to get Instagram on there, you just press in the button and you go Instagram. Oops, that's not Instagram. Instagram. And then you find it, and here it is. Now I've already downloaded it, so I would just hit open. But if you were getting it for the first time, it would say install. So that's how you get Instagram. And we're just gonna go into that Instagram and we're gonna sign up. So we're gonna sign up by email today. So I'm gonna put in our email address. So let's do 5bellstutorials@gmail, which is our test address. And then we're going to make a password and our date of birth. We'll just make it today. We've been born today in, let's just say 1983. And now we complete our sign up. Okay, and we're going to, you can do this by connecting to Facebook. At the moment, we'll skip it because we're just going to go into Instagram. But know that Instagram and Facebook are owned by the same people, so you can integrate between the two. And we're going to skip that. And now you can search for your contacts that are on Instagram, but we'll skip that for the moment too. Just, I'm sure it is more fun, but, and let's see, we can add a photo. So by adding a photo, you can use or import from Facebook or choose one from your library. So we'll choose from the library today. And let's see, that seems like a good photo. Let's go with that. Okay, and then we go to next and we save our login and then we go to next. And you can choose to have your contacts synced, but we won't do that right now either. Okay, so now we're welcoming to Instagram. So probably the first thing we want to do is add a photo. So that's the little, if you look down at the bottom row, there's home, there's search, and this is how you search for things or people you'd like. And this is how you would add a photo. So you can, oops, sorry, if you hit plus, again at the bottom, it'll take you into your library and you can choose a photo from there to share. And let's see, what's a good photo to share today? We'll share this one, okay? Now, as we go along, you can then go in and you can use Instagram's filters if you like to do that. And when you use the filters as well, you can decide how much by pressing on the filter again. So there we go, maybe just a little bit of filter for that one. And also you can use their automated thing, which is up at the top, the little wand. And then you can choose if you like the way that that works. When you get to the point you like, just hit done. And then we go to next and we write our caption. Today we'll write our first, whoops, I could try spelling right. Our first post on Instagram, Istanbul, Instagram, there we go. Now with Instagram, you might want to use some hashtags, and hashtags are basically how people find interesting content on there. So we could put, for example, purple flower. And Instagram will give you suggestions too as soon as you start so that you can have a hashtag on there. Hashtags are important just because people can find things that way. By looking at the hashtags, as we'll show in a minute. And now we're going to share that. And there we go. It's posting. And there is our first ever post. Now, that's our first picture that we used as our profile picture. And there's our second one. So now, that's what we have so far. But let's look at our hashtags. So we see that we used purple flowers. Let's hit the number and see, look, 692,000 other people have tagged with purple flowers. So we can look through there, and maybe if we're really interested in purple flowers, then we can find people that we want to follow. That's pretty. So we'll like it. And oh, I like that one too. Let's like it. And now you see, in this instance, she's used a lot of hashtags. So we could look at that. And this is how you get sucked into like looking at a million things on Instagram. So this is how you can do. You can also now search for your friends. So let's search for someone we know. And oh, there, this is me. So I knew it was going to be there. And we can choose to follow, send, or just look at the photos. And we can also find things that find back to ourselves. We can complete our profile by adding our name, which is 5 Val's Computer Club Tutorials. Oh, under 30 characters. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. Let's go computer tutorials. There we go. And if we have a website here or a bio, we can use that as well. So if you wanted to put your website in there, you could there. Or a bio is just something about yourself. So, hi, we're a computer learning club in East Finchley, London. Okay, and you can go back at any time and mess with that, change it around, whatever. So that's basically introduction to Instagram. And if you have any questions for us, we're on Zoom every Tuesday.